It is Outlaws of Thunder Junction time here today in Sealed, my friends, and we got a fun one here for you. We're going to break down our sealed list and go try and take on our last win here. So thank you for tuning in. As always, if you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. On top of that, if you got a question or comment along the way, do let me know because I'd love to hear from you, and feel free to join us in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. So today we'll go through our sealed pool. I'll talk about the list and the rationale that I use for picking the one that I did, and then we'll go play this magic make down, breakdown, showdown, whatever you want to call it, in terms of Outlaws of Thunder Junction here today. So let's get into it. A couple things about this list. First and foremost, a really nice pool, good powerful one. A lot of players playing on 3 colors. Certainly the support is there, particularly with these desert lands, the duels. Additionally, that is a great thing. Plus additional support here with things like conduit pylons and other lands there to help support those builds. Now, that is a little bit of a drift from your typical 2-drop or 2-color pools that you want to focus on relative to the 3 here in terms of that support, and certainly a fun one nonetheless. Now, in my particular pool here, let's go ahead and break out and break down some of these things. So in terms of my rare and mythics, this is what I do have here. I got Simulacrum Synthesizer, Step Between Worlds. We have Prosperity. This is a great card, super fun. We also have Harvester Misery, Ty Joaquin, Perfect Shot, and on top of that, Annie Flash, the Veteran. So lots of good support there in the blue, in the red, and the white as well. Some fun ones here in terms of what we have for black. Ultimately, what I ended up doing here is I went with Bant. That is what I decided to do. Jeskai certainly is also another powerful one in terms of that support, but a couple things that I liked about this one was just the synergy that I was able to find. White is probably, in my opinion, as a standalone, one of the more powerful ones that I have for the particular color schema here, and primarily because of this. We have Lassoed by the Law and Mystical Tether. We can pretty much remove anything off the board that we need to, plus we got Leyline Binding. So we can just wrap our opponents up, giving us a huge advantage there in terms of that particular color. And then you can look at all the other support that we had here in white. A lot of the things that we didn't pull, we could have added another Tether. We already got plenty of them. And another Lassoed by Law. Incredible in terms of that breakdown. Again, we already have 5 of them, which is a ton. We got a blowout card that I like with our instant here, with Fierce Retribution as well. We got additional support with Requisition Raid. Now, certainly, this gives us the options to get rid of an artifact or enchantment in case we run into something similar, or on top of that, just give our board lots of power. That is one of the major reasons why I went with white, was just because of that support. Now, on top of that, by going Bant, it gave me access to Kellen the Kid here as well. In terms of our mythic, we get a lot of ability here because of casting spells. With Plotted, we also get Make Your Own Luck. This card is super powerful. Looking at the top 3 cards of our library, exile a non-land card from among them. If you do, it becomes Plotted. Put the rest in your hand. So we get 3 cards. Lots of value there, super helpful. Additionally, Gem Lightfooty, Sky Explorer here has really helped me win games, giving the flying and vigilance. And if you don't cast a spell, you get to draw a card. Plus, it works nicely here with Emergent Haunting. Get this on the board, you can surveil. Don't play through, becomes a 3/3 flyer in addition. Lots of great stuff there as well. So on top of that, at the very top end, we got Bonnie Pal here, Clear Cutter. This card is super fun. Absolutely a buster card. We get reach. We also get whenever we attack. It doesn't have to be this card. We can look at the top card. We can play a land from our graveyard or our hand on the battlefield, making the token legendary creature Ox there even better. So super fun in terms of what we have here. We got Geralf as well in that blue support. Like I said, in terms of Jeskai as being another option there. We get lots of synergy with this particular list, which is certainly what I've enjoyed. and it's worked out very, very well for us in terms of our play. And here's the rest of the stuff that we had as well. In case you're curious, again, like I said, in terms of some of the Is It, here as well, we got some pretty powerful things. So that, my friends, is my breakdown here when it comes to our sealed pool and our sealed deck and why we went Bant. Let's go ahead and take this one out for a spin and lock it in and take it home here today. We've had a great run. It's actually been my best run so far of the sealeds that I have ran. Typically, I've actually gone 3 and 3 for most of this stuff, 2 and 3. I've had only one that I've only won one match. Luckily, I have not gone 0 and 3. So enjoying it so much so far, and it's time for us with Infectious Smile. Now, a couple things about this. Even though I don't have support for white, I do like Emergent Hunting. I like having Lassoed in here out of the gate and Geralf as well, plus Gem Lightfoot. I'm actually going to take the risk on this and keep it. And before we do, don't forget we got swag and merch available as well. Now, you may be thinking this probably wasn't a great keep, but again, I want to get this thing on the board right away. Ended up working out in our favor here just because we did get the third color, which is going to be very powerful here to get Geralf on the board. So this is helpful here. Let's do this. We're going to wait. Get that up right away for our 3/3. Ooh, 4 colors here with our opponent. This thing's also got mana. Now let's look at what we have here on the top. We'll keep that. And now what we'll do is we will get this one on the board. So we got a double block. On top of that, if we don't do anything, we'll continue to get value here, which is super helpful. Fierce Retribution's just going to sit here. We can get Geralf and something else on the board. Becomes very, very powerful in terms of what we can do as well. Let's see what Infectious is going to do here. Now this 1/4 holding us up is pretty good. Whenever it attacks, well saddled, X+X till end of turn. Where X is the number of mounts we control. So we got a mount here, and we don't have a mount here. We're definitely going to want to take this thing off. This thing is a pain. Ooh, treasure token and a miss. Lots of big stuff there as well. So the trick for this one here is where you would go ahead and play something like this. We can wait on that for the next turn. We can also wait for the Fierce Retribution if we want, or we can try and load the 2. So a couple of things here. Have to think about how we want to do this. I might load it up. There we go. So again, when you do the plotted as well, it's not going to count as casting a spell from our hands, so it's going to give us that card advantage, which is super helpful. This thing's going to be a pain here, though. But getting these 2 on is going to be key. target artifact they could have got rid of. Good news is we do have, again, a second one. So let's get that on the board. Let's get this on the board. And get our friend here. And no attacks yet. Now, they got a lot in terms of their flyers here, so we just need to be careful there. Getting a bunch of tokens can become problematic for us. But again, we still got these. We're going to take this one off. So that's big for us. This thing is painful. We do need to get this off here as well. That thing can hit super, super hard, by the way. This, we can play it as though it had flash, exile target artifact or creature. This hits anything. So again, when it enters, exile non-land permanent. So we're going to go ahead and do this first. Get this thing off the board. And let's play again. And again, they can saddle this. We definitely want to start putting in damage, though. There we go. Keep the pressure on our opponent. Again, lassoed in there is going to be huge for us. Now they got one card in hand if we're worried about tricks here. They did go for it. So let's do this. We'll block with a few things here. We want to take that thing off the board. So now they got 2 flyers. So we also have this where we can keep looking. I'm going to put our next one up there as well. We can wait on that. We attack in. We're not going to get all of them yet. We could trade on this. Not worth it yet. We still will get card advantage here with Gem Lightfoot, Sky Explorer. This thing can get first strike, so we got to be careful there. Now let's look. That will keep. There's the draw. We'll look again before we hit the next one. We'll look again. Put that down. Well, do we need that? 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have another white though. There we go. Now again, this has flash. Big play there again. Now, if they play a ton of stuff, we can take it with the tether here. Next one, we can double up here as well. block here. 6 in the air. Let's see what they do. What is that? 2 damage to any target. There they go. And reach. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Alright, so now that they're played out, grab this one. And here we go now. Now they still only need 5, but we got plenty here if we need to. Now, if we would have pulled one of these off, we would not have quite have been lethal. That's why I did not play that, by the way. So what we will do is this. And we can leave. Let's grab this one as well. So we got 2 things we can block over the top with. They have 1 right now. So we'll pull 1 off. The safe play here is just to swing in with these 2. They can block 1. It's the safe play. We could try and swing in. It's 4 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Against that, we could go for lethal, but we don't know what tricks our opponents have here. But there's no fun like going all in, my friends, is there? Let's see here. 3... It could be a big blowout card in their hand, though. Let's see. 6. 2 blocks. 2 more blocks. Still gets us through. And we're going to do it. I'll probably pay for that one there. But we'll see. Nothing like aggressive magic. There it is. There's 1. Is it enough, is the question. They can block 4. We got it. Ooh. There we have it, my friends. Ooh, we took her down. We took it home in ultimately one of my favorite sealed pools and sealed events and runs that we've had here on Magic the Gathering. On top of that, with a 3-colored deck list, Bant. And like I said at the beginning, so much synergy on this one here, as we talked about. Lots and lots of things just to strip down, tie your opponents down. So huge between all that value that we were able to do in terms of white, and get that additional support here with a lot of other fun with this particular list. I hope you enjoyed today's episode as we broke down this one here for you today. If you still got questions or comments, let me know, because I love to hear from you. On top of that, feel free to join us in the Discord server, my friends. With that, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and on top of that, the new update here and the new set release of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. And thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community here And with that said, as always, thank you to all of our members. I appreciate that support. We got memberships available to you. On top of that, if you're looking for cards and things, we got those, the Outlaws of Thunder Junction and other stuff there for you too. Through our affiliate links, you can check those out, other fun things. And lastly, don't forget our socials. At me, chat me. I love seeing what you're playing. I love seeing your art, all that fun stuff, because we might feature it here on the channel. With that, get out there, Outlaws. We'll see you again soon. Best of luck in Sealed, and enjoy some Magic.